Shawn, the Resurrection of Gavin Stone. Now, we're not used to seeing you on the big screen. You played Doug in this movie. Why'd you want to get involved in this project?
Well, one, I guess, because the director, Dallas Jenkins, he knew of my story. He felt there was clearly a similarity between Doug's story and my real life story. It's something I'd always been interested in, but you want to do something that you feel, certainly for me, my first one that, I don't know, that's not too much of a stretch, but is deep enough that will challenge you. And this was all of that. And again, it was a phenomenal script. It was a feel-good story. And again, it was in an environment that I felt that I would be really comfortable in.
What do we see on screen? Do we see Shawn Michaels as we knew him in the ring, now acting on the big screen?
Well, I hope not, because if that's the case, I didn't do a very good job. And so, but that's the thing. I don't. It's my first time. I would, in no way, shape, or form, would claim to know all the ins and outs of acting, and that's also the same reason I wanted to do it. It was challenging, and again, it was a role that doesn't have anything to do with pulling your shirt off, getting in fights, and action adventure, that type of stuff. It had some real depth to it, and those are the types of things. Honestly, the real me sort of likes that. Again, something that challenges you a little more emotionally and intimately, and that's what this role did. And so, again, I'll let all the folks that see it judge whether I've done a decent job, because the point is for you not to see Shawn Michaels, but for you to see Doug.
I think you're being really humble here, Shawn. I think you did a great job. I think you couldn't even tell that this was your first on-screen acting gig in this way. I mean, I know that you have a lot of experience, obviously, playing a role.
Well, yeah, certainly, yes. I mean, let's be honest, I hope I'm not disclosing anything, but yeah, wrestling has certainly got some acting in it. And so in that aspect, I was very comfortable with it. But again, I've played sort of one guy for many years. And honestly, even the Heartbreak Kid character was, it was a lot of aspects of me. And then you get to a point to where you've got yourself established to where it's almost sort of impossible to make mistakes. And even when you do, you're so comfortable in your skin that it doesn't play badly, if that makes any sense. And this is, again, acting in film is very different, because if it sticks out like a sore thumb, everybody notices.